In today's piano tutorial, you guys are gonna learn amazing gospel chords, licks, and nuances. Welcome to our very first Green Room podcast, Daniel Duncan. So we in, what key is this?
C sharp.
Okay. Do that, what's that breakup that you did?
This?
Yeah. Nah, it was some split that you did.
That one?
Yeah. So what is that right there? So your top line is do 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 do. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you win? Yes.
I do this chord a lot, but
Yes. What is that, bro?
well, the way I look at it is just A flat church, and then over to E flat and C. And I just roll.
We're gonna dive into this.
Okay.
So by the way, everybody, Daniel Duncan, Dan Dunk. He got a whole bunch of names. We're trying to figure out how we want to do this.
Yeah, Dan Dunk, Dan Eats.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you cook.
Yep.
Yep. So some of y'all looking for some good food. If you ever in Detroit, boom, this is the man right here. Born and raised Detroit, right? I never asked. Were you born in? Where were you?
Yeah, I was born in Detroit.
Okay.
You know how Detroit people are. If you
Yeah.
don't live there, you can't.
Okay.
I was born there though. But
I got you.
Moved on to the outskirts.
So some of y'all notice I got the 61. I got the small keyboard. So I'm like, I represent everybody who can't play and you learning, right? So I'm gonna make sure I slow him down. So it sounds like a lot of clusters. So spell that out.
So this is E flat, F sharp, C over A.
So it's some type of diminished. It's like it's A diminished 7. Okay, but you split it
Yeah,
up.
but I just leave the A out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
This is what they call a drop 2 chord. So this chord right here, I'm dropping the second highest note, which is the F. So it's Yeah. Got you. Keeping it open. That's another, guess what? Another drop 2 chord.
Man,
This is the chord. And you took that D, your second highest note, the D, and you moved it down and took it out.
Okay.
So you becoming the king of drop 2s here without knowing it. All right. Keep moving on this. Mm-hmm.
And then it's a flat, B flat, F over C sharp.
Sound like you dropped something down. Yeah, you dropped the second highest note, which is that C sharp. Yeah, nice. All right, so do that whole phrase.
You can keep it going.
Yeah, what is that right there on that 5? Yeah, what's that? What major is that?
So that's maybe C minor or
C minor? Or A minor?
Oh yeah, A
okay.
minor.
All right.
And then over A flat, F sharp.
Slurring into it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's taking me to the 5. So that's like 5 to the 1?
Yep.
Got you. Now real quick, I know we're having a lot of fun. I'm preparing for our next Green Room session. Have some new equipment here. And also, as you can see, Daniel Duncan is not here. He's watching this video like you guys are. If you don't mind, give this video a thumbs up. Show him how much you love him and how much you want to encourage him to maybe come back. Or maybe you. If you're in the Tulsa area and you want to stop by, hey man, I'm more than welcome to have you if you have a story to tell. Or if you want, you can apply Lauren at prettysimplemusic.com if you'd like to be a featured guest here. There it is again. Is that, hold on, what is that? Okay. Oh, that's a unique type chord, and that's over E.
Yeah, E flat with the C. Yeah, these, I don't know if these are called, but my hands fall there a lot like these.
So this is just a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just an interval. Yeah. What's keeping you sharp now? Like, is it just learning new songs, sitting and practicing? What's getting you to this level where you are now? What would you say?
I would say making my own tracks.
Okay.
Because that's teaching me how to play aux.
Yes, got you.
That's something I'm not great at, playing aux. So
okay. So a lot of the tracks, a lot of the ones that you guys have heard him play, you created all of those.
Yeah.
Just from scratch, just using. Got you. What would you call number wise on that?
So I'm doing a 1. Let's see. 4. 6. 5.
Got you. So
I'm doing.
That's another drop too.
Oh yeah.
See, cause you dropping that C sharp. That's an A. You drop the C sharp down.
Yeah, I don't even be noticing.
Alright.
And this.
So what is that on the right hand?
D, F sharp, C sharp over A.
That's another drop too. So that right there is a D flat. That's a D major 7 chord, right? And you drop the A down.
Yeah.
So you know when you're playing these chords, you're not even thinking drop 2. You're just playing. That's crazy, bro. Alright. So keep going with this again.
You can do it.
Yes. Do that. Do it simple first and then go right into that. One more time. Alright, do it again. Now this time do the lick. Ooh, bro. So peep this. So you're substituting the 4 and the 5.
Yep.
That's how you're using the lick. Is that how you're thinking about it, or you're just doing it?
Yeah, that's how I'm just doing it.
This 2 right here. Alright, so cool. Now you're gonna teach me how to do this, because what I'm gonna be able to do is do this in other keys.
So I roll off of here.
So let's start off with like your childhood. Like, when did you start playing? Like, were you everybody in your family playing and you just got dope like that watching them, or how did that happen?
My mom and dad sing.
Okay.
My older brother played drums.
Yeah. What's his name?
Alvin.
Okay. That's who played with you now, right?
Yep.
Okay. Shout out to, what's his name?
Alvin.
All right. Shout out to Alvin.
Alvin the Chipmunks.
Okay. All right. He cracking jokes on you already. All right.
He was always by the drums watching.
Yep.
So I like the drums too.
Yeah. So you started on drums? Okay. How long did you do drums then? Like how when did you start?
I started when I was like in 4th, 5th grade.
No keys, straight drums.
Yeah, just drums.
So then, how did you make the transition over then?
My second brother had a keyboard. He learned how to play, like R&B songs and stuff.
Yeah.
So whenever he got off, I would just be
picking around.
Yeah.
Yup.
This is when I was like in high school going on. So I would play the key drums too.
Right, because you was a drummer.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you, man. Wow. And so then, just pinking around, how did you get serious?
Mainly church. Like once they see you picking around.
Yep.
And my high school teacher.
Okay.
Like she would hear me.
What's your high school teacher?
Miss Jason.
Miss Jason, shout out to you. Thank you, because
Right.
he wouldn't be here, right? So she invested in you. You were drumming, but how did she get you over to?
So I would go in the practice room.
Yep.
Play around, and she would just be like, no, you're really good.
How did you get to that next level? Who was the musician that kind of put you on?
The church I grew up in, he passed away, but Pastor Stephen Dunlap.
Stephen Dunlap.
Yep. So I grew up watching him play organ.
Okay. So he could preach, pastor, and play.
Yeah, well, when I was younger, he wasn't the pastor.
Okay.
His dad was.
Okay.
Then,
so pass it on to him. I got
yeah.
you.
So he played, even when he was a pastor, he was still hop on.
Yeah.
So that's why just watching, I feel
Yeah.
like I got a lot of his sound.
From watching him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he would let you sit next to him?
Yeah. He would have
well, you
me-
was on drums, though.
Yeah, I would play drums, and
Yep.
he would, whenever the drummer would like let somebody else play.
Yep. Let you get
Yeah.
on. Yeah. Was there anybody else? Or is everything just you listening to CDs? Or who was the next person who was like, hey, bro, let me put you on?
Well, I can go in order. So after I left there,
Yeah.
Pastor Walter Howard, I played drums at his church.
Yeah.
But he would push me on
Keys. Yep.
He
So
would
he
make-
played too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All
He's
these
organist. Yeah.
All these pastors are like play musicians.
Yeah, a lot of Detroit pastors play.
Okay. So that's big in Detroit. Pastors that can play.
Yeah, a lot of them play.
Yep.
Sing.
And then eventually lead into pastorship.
Yep.
Okay. So that's your plan. Oh,
No.
y'all got it on camera, guys.
But yeah, he would have me play during service. I was horrible, but
Yeah. They didn't really care. They just want you to get in and have a good time.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, he'll sing songs. I'll just be picking at it.
Yep.
And then after that, I met somebody named Neil Crosby. He showed me a lot.
That name sounds familiar.
You might have met him. You might know. He know everybody. So
Yeah, that name, Neil, that name sounds very familiar. I'm sure we've
Yep.
chopped it up before. Okay. So he showed you some stuff.
Yep. He showed me some moves that were like really helped
What
me.
was one move that you could say like he showed you?
Dude, the first move was in A.
Okay.
But that's like that West Coast.
Yeah, I have. I just did a video called 43 plus 65. So whenever I hear it,
Yeah.
because that's 4-4-3-6-5. Yeah, got you. Okay, so that was the first lick he showed you, and it was in A.
Yep.
Wow.
And then here and there, like he would just show me little stuff. This is a run. He showed me an F that I took.
Okay. So it's like a pass, like a deviation of a basic blues. Give me that.
Yeah.
And then how do you come out? Okay.
A flat.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You can take that. You know?
Yeah. Churchy. And we in F?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That helped me in other keys like E flat.
Nice. So moving into different keys.
Yeah.
Yep. What key was that?
That was E flat.
Okay.
But
But that was
But
Nice.
learning that, like somebody show you one thing, and you can take it and like do other stuff.
Yeah. Got you. So
Neil
you're
Crosby.
taking these certain things and moving them. All right.
Yeah.
So Neil Crosby, shout out to you.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Who was next? Like the next step that was like, oh man.
And somebody else, I actually never known his real name, was EJ Keys.
Huh.
I just call him EJ. But
Okay. EJ Keys.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Are y'all still friends?
Yeah, EJ
Okay.
cool. Yeah. He was one of the first person like that invited me to shed and stuff with other musicians.
What was something that he gave you? Was there any?
I wouldn't say per se just showing me, but
y'all just grooved out a lot.
Yeah, just chatting with him.
Yeah. And so he's pretty dope. When you were learning, he was ahead of you.
Yeah,
y'all kind of neck and neck.
No, he was like,
okay.